Oh, there it is. There's the chat.
あの子は今日も部屋から一歩も出てきません。相変わらず空想の友達の話をしています。私がそんな子はいないのよって説明すると、
This happens immediately after
恐ろしい形相で
where we left off in Corpse Party.
見たこともない。先生、明るくて元気で、お母さん、朗らかだったあの子はどこへ行ったのでしょ
う。落ち着いてお母さん、少年場ですよ。ここは気を強く持って。娘さんはもっと辛いのです。今我々が見放してしまったら、彼女を守ってあげられる人はいなくなる。私も可能な限りバックアップします。一緒に元気なナオミちゃんを取り戻しましょう。
はい、ありがとうございます。少し心が落ち着きました。では様子を見てきます。
ええ、気をつけて。あまり刺激を与えないように。
Like, look how beautiful that looks. Like, the graphics are such an improvement compared to the first game.
ナオミ、もう寝ちゃった？お母さんだよ。開けるよ。ナオミ、またそこにいるの？立ちっぱなしじゃ足痛いでしょ。ベッドに座ったら？お母さんね、今日いいことがあったの。お買い物に行ったらね、ペットショップにすっごく可愛い子猫がいて、ほら前にナオミが飼いたがってたでしょ。茶色い毛並みのスコティッシュちゃん。その子がずっとこっちを見てるの。お母さん、ケージから離れられなくてね、ナオミにも会わせたいなってね。明日一緒に出かけない？学校は休んでもいいって先生が許してくれたよ。サボっちゃってお買い物行こうよ。いやかな。ねえ、ナオミ、どうしてそこにいるの？そこに誰かいるの？ナオミ、あのね、冷静に聞いてね。お母さんも知りたいんだ、あなたの友達のこと。あなたのクラスの聖子ちゃんっていつからいるの？あなたのクラスって？うん、そうだよね。みんなとっても仲のいい素敵なクラスだって聞いてるよ。だけどね、だけどどの子に聞いてもね、どうせ信じてくれないくせに出てってよ出てって。信じてないのに信じてるふりをして私のことをおかしいと思ってるんでしょ。ナオミ、手を痛めるよ、やめて。いい、そんな子はいないよ。気をしっかり持って。気は確かよ。おかしいのはみんなよ。落ち着きなさい。うるさいな。みんなどうかしてるんだ。私が正しいんだ。ナオミ、ナオミ、お願い、落ち着いて。離して、離して。
Oh shit. Her picture. Well, that was intense. Hi everyone, this is GamerCat09, and we are going to be playing Corpse Party Book of Shadows. Which already looks a million times better than the first game, and kind of follows the same story, it looks like, so... I'm excited. It's been about a year since we've done Corpse Party. So... so pretty. And dark. So if anyone watching this later has never seen Corpse Party, this may or may not spoil anything from the first game. So, but it's going to be very interesting because the first game was all, it looked like RPG Maker, and this game is very not RPG Maker. Oh god. Song's really nice. Oh, okay. Oh, there she is. So yeah, if anyone's watching anything from Corpse Party for the first time via this video, you might get some spoilers by me, so I apologize in advance, but this is not my first rodeo into Corpse Party land, so... Book of Shadows. Yes. Well, that was goddamn interesting. That was really hype. Compared to how dark the rest of the game's gonna be, that was pretty fucking cool. Alright. Ooh. Let's, new chapter? Wait, how does this work? There's Seal, and then there's Blood Drive. Should we play from Seal? How does this work? I don't understand it. From top to bottom? Okay. Let's start with Seal. And this is more like a visual novel kind of point and click thing.
いい天気です。あゆみちゃん、今日も学校で楽しく過ごせているでしょうか?
Ah, what lovely weather. I wonder how Ayumi's faring at school today. I hope she's enjoying herself. And I'll try my best in parts I can. I will let Japanese take over and read automatically, and if there's an option for me to read in English, I will, so.
今日も精霊たちが騒いでいる。
The spirits seem unusually active again, though.
私やあゆみちゃんが小さい頃から感じていた嫌な予感がこの数日でより大きくなった気がします。何が起こっているのでしょうか。
And there's that old sense of unease, too. The same one Ayumi and I have been feeling all our lives, but stronger than ever. I don't like it one bit.
とても近いところにあれの存在を感じる。
I can sense its presence. It's gotten very, very close.
まさかですよね。気のせいとは思いますが。
But that's preposterous, right? I'm probably just imagining things.
あの子に話しておかなきゃいけないかも。ですね。
Maybe it would be best if I talked with her about
悪
it.
いことが起きなければ良いのですが。
I only hope nothing bad happens. Book of Shadows, Episode 1, Seal. Oh, it's her room. Naomi's room that we were in before. That sounded really... That's not the sound I wanted to make. That sounded way too bad. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do the stretching sound that came out more not. I threw down my bag, collapsed onto the bed, and stared up at the ceiling. These were my familiars, the familiar lighting, the familiar patterns I knew so well, and that familiar stain in the corner. What stain in the corner? What stain? I don't see a stain. Verify your stain, lady.
私が5つの誕生日の時、開ける前の缶を振りまくって炭酸ジュースをお父さんが天井にまでかけた時のシミ。
Is it this stain? Is that what she's referring to? I remember when my dad made that stain. It was my 5th birthday, and he just opened a can of soda I'd been
これ
shaking.
だけ見慣れた光景を眺めているんだから当たり前だとは思うんだけど、
Oh, up here
時
maybe.
々感じる不思議な既視感。
Staring up at my ceiling was something I'd done a million times before, but today it felt strange. Like I'd just come from doing the exact same thing.
今の瞬間、この出来事って前にもあったんじゃないかって。
And I'm not talking the general act of lying in bed and looking up, but a more specific sense that I'd experienced the singular moment in time once before. Oh, look at her! She's so cute!
心に新たな可能性が生まれている証拠なんだって。
I believe the term you're looking for is déjà vu. Supposedly, déjà vu signifies that a new destiny has just been born within you.
おめでとう中島さん。もう一人の人格が誕生しつつあるわよ。
So congratulations, Nakashima! You may be a whole new person now!
委員長がさらっと怖いこと言ってたけど、そういえば最近自分のことを客観的に見つめている自分がよくいる。
So said the class rep, making light of the situation in her usual creepy way. But maybe she was right. I had been more cognizant of my actions since
そうい
then.
うのって考え出すと止まらなくなって頭痛くなるから、いつもはすぐやめるんだけど。
Usually, if I pay too much attention to every little thing I do, I begin obsessing. And then I just give myself a headache and end up calling it quits.
それが今日に限っては本当にリアルにいつも以上に大きくなって私の周りを包んでるんだ。
But this deja vu was real, and it was far stronger than it had any right to be. This wasn't your run-of-the-mill spooky feeling. It was all-encompassing.
ナオミさんの家はどこに行ってもナオミさんのスメルがするわ。何ここ天国？
God, she's so adorable looking in this version. No matter where you go in this house, it all smells just like you, Naomi. Is this heaven?
なんだろう聖子。前にもこれあった気がするの。
I swear, Psycho, doesn't it feel like this has already happened once before?
何が？
What
聖
has?
子を家に泊めたこと。
You sleeping over here?
なんか次の日服を買いに行こうって話をしたような気がね。
And then the next day, we're both like, hey, let's go clothes shopping. Don't you remember?
ご冗談を。
Surely you jest.
私がついにナオミを攻略してこのサンクチュアリへの潜入に成功したのは今日が初めてなのですよ。
Long have I sought to capture thee and infiltrate the walls of this holy temple, but today marks my first successful conquest.
だよね。気のせいか。
Yeah, I guess that isn't the sort of thing I'd half forget quite easily. Maybe just be my imagination.
ついにフラグが立ったんですよ。私とナオミさんの。
Finally, our flag has been planted. Psycho and Naomi together at last.
楽しもう。フラグって何？
You bet, this is going to be lots of fun. But what's this all about a flag?
おいおいわかりますよ
Oh, I think you know.
そう今日は私の家で聖子とお泊まり会をすることになってたの
And so began my first ever slumber party with Psycho.
語源が終わったら速攻学校を出てお菓子とジュースを2人でたっぷり買い込んできた
Wait, what? What's on her neck? I don't know, that kind of just looks like part of a shadow. I don't know. The moment 5th period ended that day, we tore right out of school and loaded up on all the junk food and drinks we could
聖
carry.
子とは長い付き合いになるけどお互いの家に泊まったりしたことはなかったから私もちょっとテンションが上がってる楽しみ
Psycho and I had been friends forever, but neither of us had stayed at the other's house before, so we were both pretty excited. This was going to be fun. Oh man, remember your first sleepover? Like your first sleepover ever? How like memorable it was? It was so much fun. It was also like the most anxiety-inducing thing you ever did as a kid because you're like, oh my god, I'm at somebody's house and like I don't know where the bathroom is and I don't know how their parents are and I don't know what kind of food they'll make, and at least that was my experience. But like, yeah, I can understand this excitement.
ああそうだナオミ一
Oh
応
shit.
連絡入れていい今日のことは伝えてあるけど学校から直行してきたからね
You're right. You're right. I am seeing this now. This is not her shadow. This is a clear. Oh, fuck. That's creepy. Oh, man. Niobe, do you mind if I take a quick call home? The kids know where I'll be, but I should still check in since I didn't have the chance to swing by.
いいよ家電使う
Sorry about that. Sure, go ahead. Do you need to use the landline?
大丈夫携帯でありがとう電話入れとかないと優が寂しがると思うのよね
No, my cell phone will be just fine. I just worry about poor little you, you know? He'd be sad if I didn't at least
分
call.
かったじゃあ喋っててちょっと私もトイレ行ってくる
No problem. You do your thing and I'll take a quick bathroom break. Well, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, this story is Naomi saying she's experiencing deja vu after we just saw the beginning part of the cutscene where she's just like, how dare you say Psycho doesn't exist, and now we're seeing Psycho again. So it is weird. It is it does make sense, but it does put you in the perspective of like, oh shit, like even the developers of this game was like, let's relive this, let's redo this. Let's put you through the trauma again, essentially. So, woo!
コール中の携帯を片手に V サインを送る聖子を残して部屋を出る
I exited my room, glancing behind me to see Psycho holding her cell phone to her head with one hand while flashing me a peace sign with the other. So going the whole like...
なんだかほんと新鮮私の部屋に友達がいること自体が面白い
The mere idea that there'd be a friend waiting for me in my room when I got back was just so exciting.
今晩たっぷり話せるんだもんね何話そう何話そう
Oh, the things we could talk about that night. Where should we start? What story should we tell?
オッケーよしゆう明日お父さん遅くなるらしいからね文化祭の片付けとお友達の送別が終わったら帰るから
Yeah, okay. Looks like Dad's gonna be late coming home tomorrow, you. So I'll head your way after the festival cleanup and all the goodbyes.
一緒に準備してお父さんサプライズしようぜ
Then we can get ready for Dad's special surprise together, okay? Yep.
じゃあみんなによろしくねちゃんと暖かくして寝るんだよじゃあね
Give all my love to the others and make sure you all tuck in tight tonight so you don't catch colds. Take care, you. Aw.
大丈夫だった
They holding up okay?
ありがとうこれで今日は心置きなくナオミと一緒にいられるよ
sure are, which means I've got nothing to worry about. I can enjoy my time with you to the fullest. Oh my god, you know what I just realized? What if what if Naomi's experiencing this because her mom gave her the pills to calm her down? What if this is all just in her head? Think about that for a moment. She's having a flashback to a time where Psycho is here. And she's just reliving. I just realized that. I just made the connection. Because I'm just I don't know if this actually happened or not. Oh.
楽しそうだね。
Sounds like you're ready to have some fun.
ナオミこそ。
And I'll bet you are too.
何話そうか。
So what should we talk about? That mark on your neck. How about
な
that?
んでも OK だよ。一緒にこうしている時間が幸せなんだもの。
Anything you'd like. I'm just glad to have this blissful opportunity.
なんだろう。なんだか照れくさい。
I really can't say why I felt so shy and
いつも
embarrassed.
一緒にいるのに。
The two of us were always together
場
after
所
all.
が学校から自分の日常の空間に変わっただけですごく距離が近くなった気がして。
Changing the setting from school to my personal space just seemed to bring us a lot closer.
私は聖子の顔をまじまじと見てしまった。
I found myself staring at Psycho's face as if studying
こ
it.
の子こんな顔してたっけ？
Did she always look like that?
この子私を友達と思ってくれてるんだ。
This was someone who regarded me as a
と
friend.
かいろいろ考えてなんだかよくわからない緊張をしていた。
All kinds of inane thoughts were swimming through my head, and for some reason, they were making me really nervous.
ああ、じゃああれ行こうよ。さっき買ってきたチョコソーダ。
Hey, you know what we've got? We've got that chocolate soda we bought. Wanna try it out? Ew. Chocolate soda just does not sound like a good time.
おー、行こう行こう。
Do I? Just try and stop me.
少しチョコレートの色味がかかったキラキラ透明な液体をコップに注ぐ。
I took out the bottle we'd purchased and poured its fizzy contents into 2 cups. It had the faintest tinge of chocolate color, but was otherwise
弾
clear.
ける炭酸がパチパチと心地よい音を立てている。
As it hit the bottom of each cup, that familiar comforting sizzle of carbonic acid rising from the liquid echoed forth amidst a froth of bubbles. What a sentence.
色は綺麗だね。地雷だったらどうする？
Well, it's sure a pretty color, but what do we do with the rest of it if it sucks?
その時は明日学校持ってってみんなに振る舞って遊ぼう。
We take it with us into school tomorrow and offer it up to everyone. Make like we're being real nice, see? But then you would have tasted it, and then when you put it back in, it won't be carbonated anymore because soda. It's just not gonna be the same when you pour it back into the bottle. Oh, it's Seiko, isn't it? I'm saying it wrong, aren't I? Shit. You're right. I'm sorry. Seiko, not Psycho. Seiko.
それはいいね。はい、聖子の分。
Yeah, they say Seiko. Thank you for the correction. Hey, that's a good idea. All right, here you go, Seiko.
よし、じゃあ同時に飲もう。
Thanks. Okay, let's drink it down on the count of 3.
オッケー。じゃあ、せーの。
Sounds good. 1, 2, 3. Go.
おいしい。
Damn, that's good.
気が
I
つけば
don't know why I
二人
said
と
it
も
like that.
いつもの調子でずーっと喋ってた。
Before I knew it, we were up to our old tricks, talking on and on like we always did at school.
同じことで喜んで、同じことで笑って、同じ時間を共有するのが少しも苦痛じゃない。
We smiled and laughed and felt joy all at the same things. Spending this time together, we could each forget all our troubles for a
こんな
while.
友達ってきっと一生のうちに何人も出会えないと思う。
This was the kind of friend that comes along only once in a
な
lifetime.
んで今日はこんなにこの子が愛しいんだろう。本人に言うと図に乗ってグイグイ来るから言わないけど。
I was starting to get really sentimental, and I had no idea why. I certainly couldn't admit it to her though, or I'd never hear the end of it.
聖子とは
Aww.
大人になってからもずっと一緒にいられたらいいなって思った。
I just kept thinking to myself, I really hope Seiko and I can be friends like this clean into adulthood for the rest of our lives even.
なんだろう、修学旅行みたいなテンションのせい？
Maybe it was that same weird sense of camaraderie one tends to feel during overnight field trips. I don't know. Hello, Syrian One! Happy Friday! I am doing well. I hope you are having a good weekend as well. Good start to your weekend. Everybody wants to go try chocolate soda.
お母さん、ご飯超美味しいです。はい、ナオミ。はー。
Oh my goodness. Miss Nakashima, this food is stupendous. Come on, Naomi, say ah.
あ。
Ah.
ありがとう。あなたたち本当に仲がいいのね。
Thank you. You two certainly are close, aren't you? Well, it's good. She doesn't have like a drop of sweat down her. That doesn't mean she's like nervous about something. Isn't that weird how like in anime you can see like when they start to have like a drip go down, that means like they're uncomfortable about a situation. It's so weird how you can pinpoint that.
いつもナオミから話を聞いていて、どんな子だろうって一度会ってみたかったのよ。篠原さん。
I've heard so much about you, Shinohara, that I felt I simply had to meet you one of these days.
ナオミさん、私の話をしてくれてるんですか？
Oh, Naomi's been talking about me, has she?
食事時とかあなたの話ばっかりよ。今日はこんなことして遊んだとか、あんなところに一緒に行ったとか。
Oh, that's interesting to the story if you didn't understand what was happening. Oh, all the time, during meals, you're always a hot topic around here. She never fails to have some story about where you two went or what you did, considering in the beginning, Naomi's mother was like, I've never heard of her, she doesn't exist.
ご家族公認ということですね。嬉しい。テレテレ。
Oh, so I've been accepted by the family then. My tears of joy overflow at the prospect. I must be red as a beet right now.
聖子？
Seiko?
あと、そうそう、持田聡くんのお話とか楽しそうに話すのよ。きっとこの子。
Uh-oh. Oh, and it's not just you. Naomi also loves talking about that Satoshi Mochida boy. Whenever he comes up, she just gets so excited. I think she likes.
お母さん、やめて。ね。
Mom, ixnay on the atashi say, okay?
あら、ごめんなさい。
Sorry, dear.
知ってます。愛しの持田くんのこと。ナオミさんってこう見えて奥手でしてね。
Oh, don't worry. I know all about her feelings toward her beloved Mochida. Naomi may seem like a strong girl, but she's really quite the shy one.
聖子、ストップ、ストップ。
Seiko, stop. Just stop.
あなた、情報通ね。ね、今度私とデートしない？
Well, you're certainly well informed. What say you and I have a girls' night out
美
sometime?
味しいものごちそうしてあげるから。学校でのナオミのこと聞かせて。
I'll treat you to something good, and in return, you tell me everything you know about Naomi from school.
喜んで、お母さん。
It would be an honor and a privilege, Mrs. Nakashima. Yeah, I think this is happening because of the medication from the beginning. I think she's like in some delirious form of world because she's like unconscious from medicine.
ちょっと
Hey, come on now.
さてさて、お腹いっぱいになったかな？
Well then, have you two gotten sufficiently stuffed?
じゃあ、お湯張ってあるからお風呂入りなさい。女の子同士なら一緒に入るでしょ？
I've drawn a bath, so you should head in while the water's still warm. I assume you'll be okay going in together since you're both girls, no?
フラグ回収ここで決める私
Damn straight! My flag is firmly planted now. The day is totally won.
何一緒ってどういうことフラグって何
Huh? What are you talking about? Are we really going to bathe together? And seriously, what's all this flag business about?
お母さんお風呂お借りします
Never mind that. Just come on, Mrs. Nakashima, we're going to borrow your bathroom.
はーい。よく温まるのよ。
Roger that. Make sure you two get nice and warm.
セーラーの襟を引っ張られて脱衣所に連れ込まれた
Seiko and I removed the lapels from our school uniforms on the way to the bathroom dressing
やっ
area.
ぱり恥ずかしいから別々に入ろうと提案したんだけど
I still felt a little uncomfortable, so I suggested we bathe separately after all.
抵抗も虚しく聖子は私の服を脱がす仕事に取り掛かった
But Seiko just mumbled that resistance is futile and said about taking my clothes off.
慣れた手つきでスルスルと衣服を剥いでゆく様を見て確信する
With only a few swift movements, she had my whole outer uniform stripped away in no time at
こ
all.
の子はプロだ人の服を脱がすプロ訓練されている
She was a bona fide pro, a real expert at taking people's clothes off, disturbingly well practiced. Well, hello, she was pretty much the mother of like her siblings, because her mom wasn't around, so she was very good at taking like squirming child's clothes off. So like, I get it.
熱
Ah, hot.
ナオミさんの家のお湯は熱めなのですな
Oof, no kidding. The hot water at your house doesn't mess
お
around.
母さんが入れたお風呂はいつも設定温度が高い半身浴は温度が低めの方がいいっていつも言ってるんだけど
Yeah, Mom likes to run the world's hottest baths. I keep telling her that when you're soaking, lower temperatures are better, but she never listens. I like my bath water, well, not my bath water, but I like my shower water at extreme lava temperatures. It just feels better. Oh, well. Achoo!
あれ体冷えてるいけませんなもう一丁
What's this? Is your body feeling chilled? Well then, take this! Hwah!
風邪ひかないでね服脱ぐの時間かけすぎだよナオミったら
You're going to catch a cold if you're not careful. You've got to be quicker at taking off your clothes,
そん
Naomi.
なに恥ずかしがらないのほらこっち向いて
Come on, don't be shy. Here, look this way.
洗面器に汲んだお湯で自分も体を清めながら聖子がドヤ顔をする
Seiko had such a dumb, self-satisfied expression on her face as she scooped up water in the basin and dumped it over our
よく
heads.
言うよ私の意思お構いなしにあんなに手際よく服剥いどいて
I think you're unshy enough for the both of us. I mean, you're the one who tore off all my clothes like they were paper.
毎日弟たちをお風呂に入れてるからね
Told ya. Well, I do bathe my little brothers every day, so I've gotten pretty good at speed stripping other people. Told ya.
なるほどね
Ah, okay. That makes sense, actually.
恥ずかしがらないで友情を深めましょうよ。
Anyway, you need to loosen up. Let's take this opportunity to deepen our friendship.
はいもう吹っ切れましたじゃあ背中流してあげるよほら座って
Yes, you've thoroughly broken me out of my shell. Now, how about I wash your back? Have a seat.
お願いします
Oh, yes, please.
風 買ったばかりのシルクタオルにボディ
Oh,
ーソー
hello.
プをたっぷりつけて血色のいい聖子の体を洗い始める。
I lathered up a brand new silk towel with body soap and began washing Seiko's back. Seiko's back, marveling at her perfect
スタイ
complexion.
ルいいなこの子。
I never noticed before what a classic beauty she was. This makes me really sad how close these two were. This really makes me sad. Also, I'm not bothered by this. If anyone thinks I'm bothered by this, I'm not. It's fine. Everything's covered. We're good.
新品なんだよこれ。喜ぶといいよ。気持ちいいでしょ？
I bought this special just for you, so I hope you're enjoying it. How's it feel?
そこだよ。
Oh god. Yeah, that's it, right
そ
there.
れにこうして獣のような変な声がお風呂場に響き
Oh
始める。
no. They are back. Shit. And that's when all language broke down and the sounds emanating from the bathroom began resembling strange animalistic cries rather than human speech. Yeah, she's really enjoying this.
変な声出さないの。
Pff, cut it out. You sound demented.
また上あたり。
Oh god. Just a little farther up, please. Here? Oh yeah, right there.
かゆかったのね。はいはい、じっとして。
I made you itchy, I'll bet. Alright, hold still.
聖子の体がみるみる泡に包まれていく。でも、こするたびにビクンと反応するのはなんとかならないものか。
It didn't take long for Seiko's back to become completely enveloped in soap suds, but I could still detect a reaction to my every touch. Oh boy.
あれ？聖子ってくすぐったがりだったっけ？
Don't tell me you're ticklish.
バレた。私超弱いんだよね、触られるの。
Guess the secret's out. I'm really, really ticklish.
よし、徹底的に洗おう。
Well, in that case, it's a thorough washing you shall get.
今日は攻めるね。
Kya! You're on the offensive today, are you? What? Wait, stop! Kya!
聞こえないよ。ほら、ほら。
What was that? I couldn't hear you over the sound of my furious finger
スイ
work.
ッチの入った私は、聖子の背中をこれでもかとこすった。
I was on, for sure, and nothing was going to stop me from giving Seiko's back the Seiko's back the full
今日の語
treatment.
源のホームルームは文化祭の準備だったから、埃とかで汚れた体をきれいにしてあげないとね。
After all, homeroom today was spent setting up for the culture festival, so we both got pretty dusty. A nice scrubbing is exactly what we both needed. You know, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, Japan's bathrooms, they know what's up. They really do know what's up, because instead of soaking in water, they make it where like the entire bathroom can basically be a shower, like the floor and everything. And you could really get everything cleaned. Like, especially if somebody's in there, they could get your back, they could wash your hair good. Like, I'm envious of this setup. You know, aside from the whole, like, awkward, like, two women and, like, you know, like, together in a bathroom kind of thing. But, like, sexual stuff aside, this is actually a really good concept, and I'm pretty jealous.
くねくね動くな。待て待て。
Stop squirming. Hold still. Oh, ugh, awawa. Ugh. I don't know.
いやー、聖子スレンダーだよね。肩甲骨すごいよ。なんか猫みたい。
Man, Seiko, you're really slender. Your shoulder blades are incredible, like a cat's.
自分じゃ見えないからよくわかんないや。
私はね、ナオミの鎖骨好きなの。
Are they? I can't really see them, so I wouldn't know. But for you, it's all about that sexy, sexy collarbone.
何そのおじさんっぽいの。
Oh. What? You sound like an old fogey or something. But so beautiful and so big.
はいはい。じとっと違うとこ見ない？
I don't think that's my collarbone you're staring at. Oh no. Something happened. I clicked outside the game.
舐
Sorry.
めるように私の胸を見ている聖子を眺めて、私はふと違和感を覚えた。
As I gazed at Seiko, staring at my chest with hungry eyes, I suddenly had another flash of deja vu, an uncomfortable one. My eyes drifted to her neck. Oh no. Oh guys, it's happening.
なんだろう。首に何かあざのようなものがある。
There was some sort of mark there, a bruise that wrapped all the way around.
聖子？それどうしたの？首引っかいた？
Seiko, what happened to your neck? Did you scratch yourself or something?
なんかある？
Something there?
なんかうっすらだけど赤くなってるよ。
It's pretty faint, but there's a red mark.
覚えがないな。
Don't remember injuring myself or anything.
聖子の首に薄く浮かんでいたあざは指で描いたというよりは布でこすったような感じだった。
The bruise on her neck, though slight, looked less spotty than you'd expect if it were made by human hands. It seemed more even, like it came from cloth.
聖子ったらおしるこ屋のたすきをずっと今日首にかけてたもんね。ああ、白い肌が台無しじゃん。
Probably a result of wearing her kimono cord tight around her neck all day for the red bean soup stand. What a shame to see her pure white skin so damaged.
早く治るといいね。
I hope it heals soon, whatever it is.
ナオミ。
Naomi?
我慢できない。
I can't hold back any longer.
何が？
Huh? What now?
そんなことより尻を揉ませろ！
Oh god. I've just gotta grab that ass. Jason!
ちょっと聖子、荒ぶりすぎだよ。
Ah, Seiko, seriously, cool down, girl. I think you've gone totally mental on me.
辛抱た
Just imagine getting doped up on medication, dreaming about your dead friend, and then also having a wet dream from it. Just imagine that whole scenario, and that's very unusual, right? I just can't help myself.
もう一つ布団あったのに。
You know, we do have a spare futon.
これでいいの。
Don't worry, I'm fine right where I am.
シングルベッドに無理やり二人で入り込む。暖かいけど寝返りを打ったら落っこちそうだ。
Two people sharing a single bed would make for a warm night, but if either of us rolled over, the other was going to wind up clean on the floor.
私が床に布団で寝るよと言ったんだけど、聖子は堅くなにそれを拒んだの。
I offered the bed to her and was perfectly willing to spend the night on a roll-out futon, but she wouldn't have it.
聖子が狭くないならいいんだけどさ。
Well, as long as you don't feel too crowded, I guess this is fine.
暖かくて素敵。このままナオミとチューできたら死んでもいい。
Uh-huh. It's all warm and cozy. I love it. If only I could kiss you like this, I'd die a happy woman.
口を数字の3みたいにして目を潤ませてこっちを見ながら何を言ってるんだろうこの子は。
With that, she puckered her lips into a shape resembling the number 3 and looked at me expectantly. What had gotten into her?
じゃあしない方がいいよね。聖子いなくなったら嫌だもん。
No, we better not. Happy woman or no, I'd hate to see you die. Oh no. Ah, damn. Hoisted.
なんだろう、超楽しい。
I was just thinking, this is really fun.
正直自分でも気づいてる。
It was around that point when I'd started to realize the truth about
多
Seiko.
分聖子のセクハラとそれを笑ってスルーしている私を傍から見たら仲良しを超えた2人に見えるだろうなって。
After all, if an outsider were to witness her blatant act of harassment and my complete dismissal of it, they'd assume we were more than friends too.
だけど私はもちろん聖子だって全然恋愛的なそういうのじゃなくて。
But it's not like I was actually in love with her. I really didn't feel that way at all.
本当に大好きな友達として私たち2人の距離感ってこれが普通なんだよね。
I just thought of her as a very dear friend and figured this closeness we had was pretty normal. Aww.
だから時々される誤解を解くのが大変だったりもするんだけれど。
It seemed natural, in fact, that our behavior would lead to a third-party misunderstanding every now and again, and I just have to set the record straight.
それはそれで面白いから私もちょっと楽しんでいたりもするんだ。
But honestly, even when situations like that arose, they were pretty fun in their own strange, silly sort of way.
私ね、友達とめたの初めてなんだ。
You know, this is the first time I've ever had a friend over.
私もお泊まり会って初めて。一人でベッドで寝るよりも全然いいね。
This is my first sleepover too. Sure beats lying in bed alone, I'll tell you what. Oh.
大丈夫？さっきのお風呂場のビンタ強すぎたかな。
Oh, you okay? I might have slapped you a little too hard back
腰
there.
の入ったいいパンチだったぜ。平気だけど。
You sure did put your back into it, slugger. But don't worry, I'm just
聖
fine.
子がほっぺたをさすりながらいい笑顔をする。
This is so weird. The fact that, like, Seiko is just, like, so into touching her, and then Naomi is, like, abusive, I guess, against it without meaning to be. It's funny.
ごめんね。ねえねえ、今度さ、聖子ん家に私も泊まりに行っていい？
Sorry again. Hey, how about I come stay over at your place next time? What do you say?
弟たち紹介する。絶対来て。
Oh, I say yes, yes. That way I can introduce you to the little ones. You are absolutely welcome anytime.
窓の
Thanks.
外から差し込む月明かりが部屋の中を幻想的に照らしている。ふっと私の中でまた現実感が消える。
The moonlight crept its way in through my bedroom window, giving the whole room a dreamlike glow. Soon enough, I was beginning to nod off.
私は今どこにいるんだっけ？夢？いや、現実だよ。聖子の体温を感じるもの。
Where was I? Was I dreaming? No, it was just my room. I could feel Seiko's warmth next to
で
me.
も実は本当の自分は全然違うところにいて、ずっと経験しているこの現実がそこで見ている夢だったりしたら？
Or maybe I was somewhere else entirely, and this whole world, all of my life's experiences, were just one big dream.
眠くなるとろくなこと考えない。
Man, it's hard to form a coherent thought when you're dead tired.
じゃあ明日大変だし、寝よっか。
Well, tomorrow's a big day. Let's get some sleep.
だね。文化祭だもんね。前日にお泊まり会とかチャレンジャーだよね、私ら。
You said it. From a sleepover right into a culture festival. We're true challengers.
寝坊しないでよ。布団ひっぺがして冷蔵庫の保冷剤お腹に乗せちゃうからね。
Don't you dare oversleep. If you do, I'm pulling back the blankets and putting an ice pack on your stomach. Ooh.
大丈夫だよ。私の朝の速さはおばあちゃん並みなんだから。
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'm such an early riser, I put middle-aged women to shame. I'm sure with having to step in and be a mom figure, she gets up pretty early and takes care of the kids a lot,
よ
so
し、行ったね。じゃ、おやすみ。
I'll hold you to that. Anyway, good night,
お
Seiko.
やすみ。
Good night. Oh, this is so depressing.
およ。
Wow, that was quick.
聖子も疲れてるのかな。気持ちよさそうな寝息を聞いていたら、私もどんどん眠くなる。
Seiko must have been exhausted. I could hear calm telltale grunts and rhythmic breathing signifying that she was out cold, and it was contagious. John's the same way when he falls to sleep. As soon as his head hits the pillow, he's out, and I'm up for like 2 hours.
この子、
I'm
びっくり
jealous.
するほど体温高い。昨日の夜は寒かったけど、これはいいや。湯たんぽだ。
I couldn't get over just how much warmth her body was generating. The previous night was so cold, but this was perfect. She was like a hot water bottle.
あったかい。
So warm. Mm-hmm.
わ、起きてたの？
Whoa, you're awake?
君の声はいつだって熟睡してたって聞こえるの、私。教室でもそうでしょ？
I can hear your voice even from the deepest sleep, Naomi. You've experienced that before during class, remember?
超能力の域ね。てか、授業中寝ちゃダメだよ。
Is that some kind of ESP or something? And wait, were you sleeping during class? That's not good. Hey, I have a question.
将来結婚してもさ、変わらず私と一緒にいてくれる？
In the future, even after you get married, will you still spend time with me like this?
もちろんだよ。急だね、あなた。
What? Of course I will. Talk about a bolt from the blue.
本当に？
For true?
本当に。当たり前じゃない。私と聖子は何があっても友達。ずっと一緒だよ。
For true. I mean, we're friends, you know? Through thick and thin. And we will always be. And we always will be. Sorry.
ありがとう。
Thanks.
何急に。もう。
Man, you're really a spaz sometimes. You know that?
聖子がバサッと布団をかぶる。何この萌えキャラ。友達以上の感情が芽生えたらどうしてくれるのか。
Seiko yanked the covers up over her head like some girly anime heroine. If she really did think of me as more than a friend, how was I supposed to react? Naomi?
ずっと一緒にいようね。
Let's always be together.
おやすみ。
You bet. Good night, Seiko.
すみ。
Good night.
聖子も私と同じことを考えてたんだ。
Seiko and I seem to be thinking the same thing.
嬉しい反面、なんだかまた照れくさいような変な気持ちになった。
We were both so happy, but there was another side to the coin. There was a certain awkwardness as well. It was a strange sensation.
聖子はやっぱりすぐに寝息を立て始める。こっちを向いて丸くなってる。
Soon enough, Seiko began moaning and breathing heavily for real. She had fallen fast asleep, facing me, curled into a fetal
目
position.
の前で寝ている聖子の頭をじっと見ていると、不意に手が動いて、そのまま撫でてみたくなった。
As I lay there staring at her head, my hand moved of its own volition and began gently stroking her hair.
寝入りかけのテンションのせいかな。不思議なほど自然に。私はそっと聖子の後頭部に手を回してみた。
Strangely, it didn't feel awkward or embarrassing at all. Perhaps because I knew she was asleep. It just felt natural. Oh.
そのままお母さんが子供にやるようにゆっくりと頭に沿って手を動かしてみる。
I slid my hand more towards her back and continued rubbing her head gently, like a mother would her child's. Oh, did she wake up?
いい頭の形。丸いな。私はよくわからないことを考えながら、聖子の頭を撫でていた。
What a lovely shape her head was. Perfectly round. I just kept stroking her hair, thinking about this and that.
聖子が私の胸に顔をうずめてしがみついてくる。あれ？寝ぼけてる？
Suddenly, she clung to me and buried her face in my chest. Was she still half awake?
なんか変な絵だけど、今晩だけいいや。
What a strange scene this was. But just for tonight, I was willing to let it slide.
よしよし。いい子いい子。
There, there. Good girl, good girl. Oh.
今日夕方から雨降るみたいよ。二人とも傘持っていきなさい。
Hey, Jins! Happy Friday! How's it going, dude? I know, there's such feels. There's an echo? I don't know. Anyway, it's supposed to rain all evening, so make sure you both take an umbrella with you. Got it.
お借りします。ありがと
Oh,
うご
it's
ざい
still
ます。
there. Ah, thanks for the loaner.
よーし、元気に行っておいで。篠原さん、デートの約束考えといてね。
Have fun today, and Shinohara, make sure. Oh, you be sure to think about where to go on that date of ours.
はい。お母様。
Yes, mother.
誰がお母様？
She's not your mother, you
び
know.
っくりするほど早起きな聖子に布団を剥ぎ取られて、私はくしゃみをして目を覚ました。
Seiko had woken up ungodly early and pulled my futon away, forcing me up with a chill and a sneeze.
髪を溶かして制服を着ると、お母さんが作ってくれた朝ごはんを頬張って、私たち二人は家を飛び出した。
We both combed our hair and put on our school uniforms, then scarfed down the breakfast my mom made and flew out of the house.
急がないと準備に遅刻しちゃう。
If we didn't hurry, we'd be late for setting up.
おほ、今年もすごいね。
Oh, things are looking pretty grand this year too.
あ、そうだ。私準備室からお椀運んでくるから、聖子先に教室行っといて。
Yeah, it's really coming together. Ah, but I forgot. I have to go get the bowls from the prep room. Seiko, you go on ahead to class, will you?
了解。あ、カバン持ってっとくよ。貸して。
Roger that. Oh, and I'll take your bag for you. Give it
あ
here.
りがとう。
Thanks.
文化祭、如月祭当日。結構歴史のあるこの学校で、今日は第何回目だったかな。
It was the day of the culture festival, or Kisaragi Fest. Yeah, Kisaragi Fest. Our school has a whole lot of history to it, and this festival has been a part of it for
中等部
ages.
から高等部まで、みんな30分後の開催に向けて出し物の準備で忙しそう。超賑やか。
Every student in the junior and senior high alike was busy getting ready for the festivities, which were due to start in around 30 minutes.
後で時間があったらいろんなクラス回りたいななんて思いながら、
I wondered if I'd have any extra time afterward to go check out the other classes'
家庭
projects.
科準備室に洗って伏せておいたお椀を抱えて、私は自分のクラス2の9へ向かった。
We'd previously washed the bowls we were planning to use and laid them out in the home ec prep room. With those bowls in hand, I proceeded to head towards class 2-9. 2-9 was what she mentioned that her and Seiko were in.
いつもの階段を上り、2階の奥にある教室へ向かう。
I climbed the usual staircase and headed toward the usual room, stepping carefully so I wouldn't drop any dishes.
今日、私たちのクラスではお汁粉屋をやることになっていた。
The The plan this year was to host a red bean soup
教
restaurant.
室に近づくと廊下にまでもう甘い香りが漂ってる。
I could smell the sweet red bean paste more and more clearly with every step I
朝
took.
ごはんいっぱい食べてきたのにもう食欲が顔を出す。やっぱり甘いものは別腹だよね。
I'd eaten so much food at breakfast, and here we had even more food rearing its head. But when it comes to sweets, I say bring it on.
おはようみんな。お汁粉屋のお椀ってこれぐらいで足りる？
I love how there's a translation for the writing on the board. It says traditional sweets. Morning, everyone. These look like there'll be enough bowls for today, don't you think?
おはよ
Oh, it's Mayu. Good morning.
う。おはよう。それぐらいあれば大丈夫。
And Naomi. Morning. Yeah, that looks like it'll be plenty.
Oh.
Yoshiki. Hey.
おはよう岸沼。サトシも。
Morning, Kishinuma. Morning, Satoshi. Oh. Naomi.
なんだかサトシが変だった。きょとんとしてこっち見てる。また寝坊でもしたのかな。
Satoshi seemed a bit out of sorts. He was just staring blankly. Was he still half asleep?
気になったけど、私はまず両手に抱えたお椀を置こうと教室の奥に入っていった。
It bothered me to see him like that, but I literally had my hands full, so I really couldn't dwell on it. I pushed on into the classroom. I wonder if he's remembering something, or like it's a reflection of like what she's... This is weird. Now I don't know if it's a dream because he's out of it too. So like, what is happening? Is this like the torturous thing they're going through? Yes, Jins did help me select new game, so this was the new game. He didn't select the game, but he told me to do a new game. It is the whole gang. It's so weird. Oh, maybe there is a... I wonder if, hang on. I don't know. This, if I click off of it, and you can't hear, you can only hear me, right? Let me, check the settings real quick. Okay, so that goes there, that's fine. And then this goes... Okay. Maybe because the desktop audio is so loud. Maybe that's what's happening. Is that too quiet or too loud? Actually, you know what? Let me try one more thing. Can you still hear the, can you still hear the audio, the trumpets? I can hear it. Okay, you still can? Okay. Let me try that. Maybe, it looked like I had two different settings going on, so maybe that's why there's a double audio. Okay, we'll see how this goes from now on. It bothered me to see him like that, but I literally had my hands full, so I really couldn't dwell on it. I pushed on into the classroom.
足元が見えない。怖いな。落とさないように。
but I couldn't actually see what was in front of my feet, and I have to admit, it was kind of scary. It would be a real challenge not to drop anything.
いやーナオミおはよ
Naomi! Good morning, my dear.
うわちょっと聖子お尻触んないでおはようじゃないでしょ
Yeah, Seiko! Stop grabbing my ass! Haven't we already said our good mornings anyway?
手の塞がったナオミさんを見て私が放っておくとでもお思いか
Also, you guys can't hear this because you're watching a thing, but if you have headphones on and you're listening to this, Seiko's talking right here. She sounds right here. And there's nothing on this side. So like I hear Seiko on one side and then I hear Naomi on this side. It's really interesting. It's like I'm in between them talking. It's really cool. Oh, but how can I resist an opportunity like this? Naomi, hands restricted, unable to fend off my advances?
こら
Look what you did!
ああダメだよ食器は清潔にしておかないと仕方ないなもう一遍洗いに行こう手伝うわ
Oh, now that's no good. Our tableware has to be kept clean. Guess we'll just have to go wash it all again. Here, I'll help.
ごめんね
Thanks. Sorry for the trouble.
そうして始まった文化祭私たちのお汁粉屋では鈴本さんの用意してくれた可愛い衣装を着て接客したの
And so began the cultural festival. All day we wore the clothes Suzumoto prepared for us and served red bean soup to our schoolmates.
彼女は演劇部でいつも舞台の衣装デザインを担当していて
She had a lot of costuming experience, having worked on the side of things in the drama club for quite some
そ
time.
れだけじゃなく実際に縫製までしちゃうからこういう服作るのも慣れたものでとっても出来が良くて
She even did the sewing herself, putting all her practice to the test, and the kimonos she prepared for us really were all of exceptional
こ
quality.
の衣装が超可愛いと評判になり中等部から高等部まで全校の生徒が押しかけてくれてうちのクラスは大にぎわい
So good, in fact, that they became a centerpiece for us, bringing in students from the junior and senior high divisions alike. It made for a busy day.
私たちもサボる岸沼を追い回したり休憩の時間にはいろんなクラスの出し物を見て回ったりしてみんな楽しい一日を過ごしたんだ
When we weren't tending to customers, we were chasing after that slacker Kishinuma for taking time to check out some of the other class projects.
結局私たちのお汁粉屋は校内人気第1位を獲得して大成功に終わったの
In the end, not only did we have a really fun day, we also wound up being the most popular classroom in the whole festival. All in all, a rousing success.
時計の針は6時を回っていた
Finally, the clock struck 6. I wonder if this is all happening before the events that happened, like, cause wasn't the festival to celebrate, like, the end of school before, like, everything happened in the Corpse Party universe? I'm trying to think.
楽しかった文化祭も終わりみんなで雑談しながらこの後片付けをしようねって言っていたんだけど
As our busy day drew to a close, we all stood around talking. We kept saying we should clean up, but that kind of didn't happen.
気がついたら残ったのはサトシと委員長聖子森重岸沼鈴本さんと私を入れて7人のみ
Before I knew it, there were only 7 of us left in the room. Satoshi, the class rep, Seiko, Morishige, Kishinuma, Suzumoto, and myself. Did I say them all right? I hope I did. I can't theorize what the... Hey, it's been a year since I played the first Corpse Party, and, like, the beginning of the game is fuzzy to me.
他の子たちはみんな帰っちゃったみたい
It seemed everyone else had already gone home. I believe...
後から来てくれた副担の宍戸先生とお兄ちゃんを迎えに来たサトシの妹のゆかちゃんを巻き込んで
9人で片付けをすることになった。
I believe this is like before the events, the corpse party begins. Our homeroom TA, Miss Shishido, showed up with Satoshi's little sister in tow, but they were it. We 9 became the de facto cleanup crew.
おー、片付いた。みんなお疲れ様。頑張ったね。
Well, yeah, Seiko wouldn't have that mark. However, if she took medicine and she's experiencing deja vu, is she just reliving the hell? You know what I mean? Like, she's reliving the memories in her mind, but she's remembering what happened to her friends, is what I'm trying to get. Like, we're reliving it, but it's like giving a giant hint to what happened to everybody. Ah, finally done. Good work, everyone. The place is looking like a real classroom again.
くそー、バックレて帰りやがった連中、ただじゃおかねえ。
Those dumbasses who went home without helping are sure going to get a piece of my mind tomorrow, though.
私の委員長としての求心力もまだまだということね。
Not much of a class rep if I can't even hold everyone together long enough to clean up after ourselves.
岸沼でさえ残ってるのにね。
Though you did manage to keep Kishinuma here, surprisingly.
うるせえ。
Oh, shut up.
鈴本さん、あなたと過ごせたこの数ヶ月、本当に楽しかったわ。
Suzumoto, I just wanted to say, it's been really fun having you here these last few months.
元気いっぱいのあなたに何度救われたかしら。
I can't tell you how many times your positive energy helped bolster my spirits.
みんなあなたのことが大好きだし、尊敬していたと思うの。
Yeah, this totally is what happened right before everything. Always remember that you're loved and respected.
口には出さないけど、みんなちゃんと見てたんだよ。あなたの人間性をね。
We may not have said much to that effect, but we've all been watching you blossom
周
here.
りを気遣ってみんなを立てて、陰では一生懸命努力してた。
I lent a hand where I could and did the best to help guide you, but ultimately, you walked your own path and have become a fine young woman. I wish I had a teacher like Miss Yui, because holy crap, she is so generous and adorable.
先生。
Miss Yui.
意識もせずにそれが実行できるのは本当にすごいことなんだよ。
It takes a special person to achieve what you've done without even realizing
あ
it.
なたの副担任でいられたこと、私誇りに思う。
It's been an honor to serve you as your homeroom TA, which I believe TA stands for teacher assistant. I believe.
向こうへ行っても元気でね。
I wish you all the best at your new school. Thank you.
そう。文化祭後の連休を挟んで、鈴本さんは転校してしまうんだ。
Unfortunately, this teary farewell brought us all back to reality. During the holidays following the culture festival, Suzumoto was being transferred.
今日が実質最後の登校日だったの。
This was to be your last day at Kisagari Academy High School.
みんな鈴本さんのことは大好きだった。
Or Kisaragi. Sorry, Kisaragi. Everyone here loved her, so this was a sad occasion indeed.
本当に裏表のない優しい子で、これから毎日会えなくなるんだって思うと寂しくてたまらなかった。
She was truly a kind person, possessing no ulterior motives and harboring no ill will toward anyone. The thought of her leaving was just plain depressing.
時間も遅くなり、いよいよお別れっていう時に、
But time waits for no one, and sadly, the time had come to say our goodbyes.
階段好きの委員長が幸せの幸子さんっていうおまじないを出してきたんだ。
Oh no, it is. Shit. As one final hurrah, our occult-obsessed class rep asked us to perform some friendship ritual called the Sachiko Ever After. Again, if anyone you know or don't know ever says, let's do the Sachiko ever after, you tell him a big fat no and you run the fuck away. This is bad. Also, bye, Jins. Have a good one, dude. Thanks for popping in. But seriously, run if this ever happens to you. Fuck that thing.
カバンから紙でできた人型の片白を取り出した。
Upon mentioning it, she produced a paper doll from her bag.
どこかの神社で見たことがある悪いことを身代わりに受けてくれるというあれにそっくりだった。
It looked a lot like those proxy dolls you'll sometimes see in Shinto shrines, designed to absorb bad karma in somebody's
ビ
place.
ジュアル的に呪いの儀式みたいでなんだか怖い。私以外のみんなもぎょっとしてた。
Visually, this whole thing seemed just like a setup for a cursed seance or something. It was kind of scary, and I wasn't the only one who thought so. So why did you all stick around and do it? I know it's high school, but come on! Come on!
ネットに載ってたおまじないなんだけど。
Again, the internet, like we just talked before we started the stream. This is, well, it's a charm that I found on the internet. If you find anything on the internet, that doesn't mean it's always true. Just saying. And this game is a perfect example.
これをするとね、その場にいたみんながずーっと一緒につながっていられるっていうおまじない。
If we do it right, then all of us will be together forever.
永遠に友達でいられるんだって。
Or we'll always be friends anyway. That's the gist of it. Interesting.
どうやるの？
So how does it work?
ダメだ。これはダメだ。
No, don't do this.
みんな危険だ。これはしちゃダメなんだ。命に関わる。
Oh, seriously, don't do this. It's dangerous. Our lives are on the line. Satoshi remembers. Satoshi remembers. That's why he's not comfortable. He really does remember.
さあ、トシ。
Satoshi. Oh,
命とはまた大げさだな。
Morishige. Hello there. Don't you think that's going a bit overboard?
あれあれ。
No, weird. Everybody else is acting really evil about it, but Satoshi is like, no, fuck you guys. I'm not doing this. Oh my god.
違う。冗談じゃないんだよみんな。
Look, I'm not joking. I'm dead serious here.
怖がりのサトシが必死で嫌がってる。そんなに拒否するほど怖いかな。
Satoshi had always been easily spooked, and in true form, he was pleading for his life that we stop what we were doing. It didn't sound that scary, though. Uh-oh.
大丈夫よ、持田くん。これはいつもの怖いやつじゃないから。
Don't worry, Mochita. This isn't my usual creepy fare.
お前がそんなに意地張るのも珍しいな。
I gotta say, it's rare to see you get this worked up.
怖がるサトシをよそに、みんなのおまじないは進行していく。彼一人、目に涙を浮かべてそれを見ている。
Oh no. In the end, 8 of us proceeded with the ritual as planned, while Satoshi sat it off to the side, tears in his eyes.
なんだか、かわいそうになってきた。
I kind of felt bad for him.
でも、鈴本さんのためのおまじないだし、やってあげたいし、どうしたんだろう、サトシ。
But this was for Suzumoto. We all wanted to give her the best possible send-off, so all we could really do was silently wonder what had gotten into him. I could think of a million different things you give your friend when she's moving away, and an evil charm is not one of them. I mean, you could get her flowers, you could exchange cell phone numbers, you could get her donuts, you can take her out to dinner, you could make a cake, cookies, have a giant sleepover for everybody, make a party, there's like 100 different things you could do than this, but this is the way we go because corpse party.
頼む。やめてくれ。
れはやっちゃいけないことなんだよ。どうして分かってくれないんだ。
Please, I'm begging you, stop this. Don't go through it. Why won't anyone listen to me?
これ本気の時のサトシだ。サトシ、何が言いたいの？
He's really serious. Like as serious as I've ever seen him. What is it, Satoshi? What is it that has you so worried?
同じ日が繰り返されている。俺には分かるんだ。この先大変なことが起こる。
Oh, he does remember. It's a time loop. This has happened before. All this. I remember it. And what's coming next is worse than you could possibly imagine.
もう終わるから、いい子で待ってて、ポチタく。
Sorry, but I'm through trying to convince you. Just be a good boy and wait for us to finish, okay? What a bitch! Ayumi's such a bitch. I hate her. She did all of this to us. She's the reason Corpse Party exists. Right here, everybody. This face is the face of evil. Just remember that.
繰り返してる。委員長が言ってた騎士官ってやつ？
Time loop? Is he experiencing deja vu like me? Is some new destiny being born inside of him? Like the class rep had said before?
そういえば、なんだろう。この現場、この空間、このおまじない、なんだか。
Come to think of it, this does feel a little familiar. This room, this atmosphere, this charm. However, the only thing that's different is Satoshi's sister's not here. Did anyone realize it? His sister's not here.
おまじないの紙人形をつかみながら、私は自分の記憶を遡っていた。
I obediently dug my nails into the paper doll, but all the while I was frantically foraging through my memories, trying to figure out what I was missing.
じゃあみんな、引っ張ってちぎっちゃって。
We're going to pull on it until it rips apart into 9 pieces, okay? On the count of 3. Oh god. Could you imagine knowing what you know and then having to relive this over and over again? That would be terrifying.
青ざめた顔をして、サトシが紙人形を掴んで参加する。
With pallid face, Satoshi quickly rushed over and grabbed the paper doll himself. He was joining us after all, it seemed. I think because he knows what happens if, like, you don't pull on it or something.
ようやく意地を張るのをやめたね、と微笑むみんなの顔とは反対に、私は嫌な予感がどんどん膨らんでいた。
Everyone else smiled at him as if to say, finally, you've come to your senses. But I was just starting to get a really bad feeling about this.
待って、これ本当に。
No. No, there's definitely something wrong here.
行くよ。せーの。
Ready? 1, 2. Oh shit.